Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. First thing first, please let me know how's the audio. I think I'm live already. Yes. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, Philippines. How's my audio? Please let me know if it's working well before we start our live stream. Okay. Let's see. Let's see the comments. Your video and audio is perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much for the feedback. How is everybody? How was your week? I had a pretty interesting week, and yesterday I had a strenuous. I went for a. I went to rather a strenuous hike. I was supposed to be talking about a set topic today. However, my mind is not programmed to talk about that yet because I have not recovered from the activity, the hike that we went yesterday. It was really difficult. I am so tired right now, so I'm actually not going to stay long. I'm just gonna catch up with you guys and read your comments and answer your questions if you have any, and then that would be it. Um, Today's topic was supposed to be something important, but again, my mind is kind of like it's not programmed to to speak on it yet. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to put that aside and reschedule that for the next week. So, how is everybody, by the way? Thank you so much for joining this live stream. I see the usual suspects here. So thank you so much. I think I'm gonna start reading your comments. Again, I don't want to take um, more of your time today, so you can do what you need to do at home, or probably run some errands if you need to or if you have to. So I'm just gonna start reading your comments. And again, if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer those. Alrighty. Thank you so much for the 7 people for jumping in and joining this live stream. Hello, Isaac. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, Mike is here. Hello, good blessed morning, Shay. Hello, Mike. I think you missed the YouTube live chat the last week. How are you? I hope you're doing great. And of course, we have another Mike here. I would like to interview you on my channel when I move to Cebu in September. Are you in Dumaguete? Yes, I am in Dumaguete. And if you're, when you get here, just give me a heads up. And sure, I'll be honored to be a part of your channel. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Mike, for subscribing to Mike's. You're welcome. All right. Hello, Steve. Thank you so much for being here. I think you missed the Patreon live chat this week. I think so. Good morning, Shay. Happy Sunday to you and happy Saturday evening to you. Steve, what are your plans for tonight? And James is here, another YouTube member. Thank you so much. How are you? How are you settling in the Philippines? Do you like Dumaguete? I hope you were having an awesome stay so far, James. And thank you also for joining the cleanup that we did last week, last Friday, 2 Fridays ago. Thank you. And of course, Frank is here. I know it's going to be a great live. Shay, thank you so much. And of course, Billy, another patron. Thank you so much for being here. How are you, Billy? And another patron. Hello. Hi, Shay. I can catch the first 10 minutes. Then I need to run. Do you need to exercise, Chris, at this time? Have a great day and live stream. Thank you so much, Chris. I'm not gonna stay long anyway. I'm just gonna be here for maybe less than an hour. I My plan is to actually just rest today, but today is such a beautiful day. It is sunny, so I don't know. I think I might run myself too. I think I'm gonna do something outside as well because it has been raining here for a few weeks, and today is a sunny day, so it is really a great day to do something outside. It is actually nice to go for a swim, but it is Sunday, so probably the resorts and the beach are crowded today. We'll see. Thank you so much, Greg. How are you? Um, I know that was you suggested for a collaboration with somebody, but that didn't turn out to be what do you call that? It didn't materialize. I'll email you. Good morning, Shay. Your audio and video is good. Thank you so much, Ed. How are you? How are you? I did sleep actually great because I was so tired yesterday. We had the hike in itself wasn't really long, but the journey from here to the start of the trail was like maybe it took us like 2 hours and a half, and then the hike itself was 3 hours. So basically, yesterday we had a an all day adventure in the wild, and it was really that was I think the most difficult trail or hike that I joined in because we climbed rock hills and it was very difficult. I injured myself. I had cuts and all that, but it was good. It was a reward for getting out there. Audio is good. All right. Thank you. Your audio and picture is very good. Thank you so much, Mike. Carl. Morning, Shay from Paranaque, Philippines. How is Manila? How is Paranaque, Carl? I hope that you're enjoying your stay there. I know it is a bit busy over there compared to Dumaguete, but I hope you're having an awesome stay. Hello, Steven. How are you? You haven't been on our live chats. I hope everything is um, well. Shay, just want to say hello to the wise lady. I'm not wise all the time. Alvin from Coronado, California. Thank you, Alvin. I'm doing great, and I hope that you are too. Dwayne. Hi, Shay. Hope you and your family are doing good. Yes, of course. We are alive and well and kicking and healthy. So everything is great. And I hope you and your family too, Dwayne. Is all well with you and your other two musketeers? Yes, everything is great, Billy. We have not really met. I haven't really met Mary since the last cleanup because we have been really so busy and we had, you know, things that we have to attend to separately. So I'm hoping I'll actually see her today. If not, Tuesday. But yes, everything is great. I just I was just with Jenny yesterday because we went for a hike. Anything going on with Mary? Mary is great. Steve, thank you for asking. Hi Shay, how was your hike? It was very difficult. I was with a German group, and the Germans guys, they're like they could be like 70-year-olds, but they actually walk a lot faster than me. They're so fit, and we were actually going to like hike probably like 5 hours, but we found a shortcut and the shortcut was not easy. Like it was the most difficult trail I have ever been on, and it involved um, climbing rocks and falling and scraping yourself and cutting yourself and all that. But it was really great. I loved it, and I'm not sure if I'm going to. I'm not sure if I'm gonna climb rocks again, but of course, I cannot wait for the next hike. Shay, remember Super Bowl Sunday, February 11th? If you, oh, okay, thank you for letting me know, Alvin. What time does that start? Thank you so much because I never thought of it. So I will have to adjust my schedule. Thank you. You're welcome, Philam, Mike. Doing good, Shay. Thank you. It has to be very early there. I have a question for you. Are you always so pretty no matter what time it is? No, I'm not always pretty. Um, I look horrible 99% of the time, actually. I just make sure I look pretty on the camera. That's all. I missed the YouTube chat. Yes, exactly. You missed the YouTube and the Patreon live chats, I believe, this week. Did you miss the Patreon? I'm not sure now, but I know you did miss the YouTube live chat. You're very genuine, Shay. Thank you so much for that, Mike. I believe we will be the generation that sees Jesus come in the clouds and rapture the ones who put their faith and trust in the finished work of Jesus Christ on the cross. Mm, Cleveland, Ohio says hello. Hello, Rory. How's everything? Oh, Misty's diving today. I don't know. Is that supposed to be a statement, Justin? Because Misty is still asleep. I have to. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I have to wake my daughter up so that she's not missing anything. uh, okay. Dive daw ka today. Okay. All right. So sorry for that. What do you call that? Distraction. That was intermission number. Thank you so much for telling me. What do you call this? Justin. She just actually woke up, so I hope she's not late. It is 7, so I'm not sure what time the dive is today, but I hope she's not late. Let's go back here. Hey Shay, thank you for the birthday greeting. The dinner my coworkers treated me to was good. All right, that's awesome, Dave. And I'm guessing you had a great time, so that's the most important thing. And belated happy birthday. Hi Shay, have a great day. Oh, this is Herb. Missing to Megari totally. Oh, you were already back in the US, Herb. I met Herb in what cafe is that? I always forget. Coffee Collective, and we had a funny. I have a funny story. When I was meeting Herb, I had no idea how he looked like, and so I went into this cafe. I always go there because this is one of my favorite cafes, and I always love their, the matcha drink. So anyway, so I told Herb we are gonna be meeting there, and I had no idea how he looked like. So I got in. I opened the door. I got in, and there was a white guy sitting in the on the in that center table, which has like a lot of chairs around it, and I immediately thought that was Herb. So I got in. I was like, "You're Herb, right?" And the guy was like, "Sorry, who are you?" Anyway, that was like one of the most embarrassing moments I've had since this year so far. He was like, "Excuse me, who are you?" I was like, "Oh, I'm nobody." So I quickly realized that was not Herb. So I was like, "Oh, I'm nobody." So anyway, 10 seconds after, Herb came in and he shook this guy's hand because he thought I was with him, and he said, "Oh, nice to meet you." And the guy was like, we're not together." That was really a very funny and embarrassing moment. But yes, it was great to meet you. Or Nella is in heat and will not. You're gonna have to fix Nella, Steve. Mm, that is great, Isaac. If I'm there, I would definitely uh, hype. Did you have a productive week working on your goals to produce content each week going forward? I'm actually going to put up another video tomorrow. So, yes, I think I am so far achieving the goal of putting up two content a week. I was not able to do so actually, I think last week, but yes, we have another. What do you call this content that will be coming out tomorrow at this time. It is an interview with somebody. You will know him tomorrow. And this is not a for me this is not a perfect interview because I actually forgot to turn on, well, the mic was actually turned on, but I forgot to connect the cord from the mic's receiver to the camera. So it sounds like two people having a conversation under a tunnel. The audio is going to be like that, but I hope you are still going to watch it. It is going to probably be a two-part, three-part series. So I hope that you are still going to watch that. The audio, I think for me, is still good, but it's not perfect. Do you go to the gym often? Recently, after the Thailand trip, because we had eaten so much. Actually, the past 3 months, we had eaten so much, and um, I had the goal to go back to the gym, and this is, I think, my third week now. I go to the gym like 4 consecutive days in a week. And then I do swimming right after because the gym that I go to is a resort. And they have a, gym just before you go to the resort, and they have a pool. And it's free for me to actually use the pool. So just maximizing. Yes, so I do go to the gym 4 days and then swim and then do my hikes now. So, yep. Have you ever rode on a four wheeler? Um, a four wheeler. What is that? Is it a car? Sorry. Please elaborate that, Isaac. Please say that you hike with proper hiking shoes and not slippers. I had my Keens on, so that was great. And but this time I should have. I was not prepared actually this time. I should actually have worn my pants, my hiking pants, but I wore a shorts. So I had scrapes. I have scrapes all over my legs. But yeah, it's a learning lesson to always use pants when you're going on a, especially on a less traveled trail, because there are weeds everywhere, and the weeds are like really rough, and they can cut you actually, and that's what happened to me. And Jenny too, she had cuts as well. I mean, scrapes. Super Bowl Sunday is February 11th in the game at 5:30, so that's 6:30 p.m. here. All right, I might probably do. I might not do a live stream next week, or maybe I'm gonna do it on Saturday. We'll see. Shay, humble, 99% is a good quality. Thank you, Rory. To be honest, I don't think I am pretty. The Super Bowl will start 6:30 p.m. Sunday. Okay, that's 5 a.m. Monday the 12th. I see. Okay, so I'll probably just set my live stream on a Saturday, Billy, so everybody can jump in and join the live stream and catch up for a little bit. Tom, Super Bowl will be Monday morning here, 7:30 a.m. Tom is back in Dumaguete, and I am supposed to meet you. Please let me know when you want to meet to give you back your memory card. That was Tom that was actually kind enough to let me use his drone footage when I had that Dumaguete cleanup video last month. So thank you so much, Tom, and see you one of these days. Have you ever played any Dragon Ball video games? No, I'm not. I'm not a video gamer. I work on. Uh, okay, the nature of my work is being on screen. I mean using the screen. I mean, I'm sorry, facing the screen all the time. So my work is like looking at my computer all the time. So if I'm not working, I try to be stay away from um, the screen. So I don't do anything on the computer if I'm not doing work. So no, I don't do video games. All right, thank you. Shay, you couldn't look horrible if you're. Oh my god, if you could see me yesterday, I was like really looking like 10 times worse. Your humility is also beautiful. Thank you, Frank, but that's just how I think. Wakey, wakey. Yeah, she knows we will go explore. Alrighty. Justin, thank you so much for taking care and giving for taking care of Misty and giving Misty the opportunity to be part of your team. And to those who don't know, Misty is Justin's apprentice. She's doing what do you call? Sorry, Justin is training Misty, and again, if you guys would love to come here, and or if you're already come here, and if you would love to go diving, please go dive with Critter Hunter, Critter Republic in Darwin, in Sierra Resort. Just waited all day to see you playing around with my two Alaskan. How do you pronounce that? Malamutes, small dogs, one weigh one weight is 120 pounds, the other baby is 100. What? Small dogs? No, that's heavier as me. I'm like 90 pounds. Oh yes, Tom's right, 7:30. Okay, all right, that's great. Good morning, Danny. What are you doing today? Are you going to play today somewhere? Yes, I know, and I hope to join the live chats again soon. Everything is going well here in Greenville, South Carolina. It's been fairly cool here. That's not cool. That's Freezing cold. That's freezing cold, Steven. Your humility is very beautiful. We should all be that way. Thank you so much, Al. Al is one of my loyal patrons as well. Thank you so much, you guys, for saying that I'm humble, but I just don't really think that you know. Yeah, I know I've been missing the Patreon live talks. I have to be back on them soon. Everything's going well for me here. Okay. I read that. Hi Shay, did I miss you clearing things up? Yes, I was supposed to actually talk about that today, Philip Mazzi, but I'm not programmed to talk about that as at the moment because I have not recovered from yesterday's again strenuous rock climbing, falling, and everything. So I hope to talk about that in the next few days. I might actually do a surprise live stream this week. We'll see. Before a weekend. I am doing great. Thank you so much for asking, Marcus. How are you? I hope that everything is going well. It is something you can ride in the woods. It has a gas handle. No, no, I we don't have that here. We don't have that here. What we have is I don't know how it's called, but it is also made of no, it is made of wood, and they put like wheels on it. So there's one in front and two at the back, but it's fairly small. And oh my god, I forgot what it's called, but it is actually something that we do here in Valencia, and it is actually one of the tourist attractions. I just don't know where that is exactly or where they're doing that. But if it's like if we are having a festival or a fiesta in Valencia, the town actually showcases. I mean, actually, the town does a competition of riding this thing. I just forgot what it's called. You call it four wheeler because it has four wheels. I will call it three wheeler ride. Can you recommend a good place to go for honeymoon in April 27? I don't know what is your preference, Michael. My preference is always nature or beach. So I cannot recommend you any place at the moment because I don't know if you're a city guy or if you're a remote area guy or a nature guy. Oh, that's great. Did you guys meet in Sikihor? Because he was there in Sikihor. I was supposed to meet Scotty, but our schedule didn't meet. Maybe I think. How we get your autograph? You're becoming famous. No, I'm not becoming famous, and I don't want to be famous. But it would be nice to actually meet Giovanni when you're here. I do watch. I love watching movies. I have favorite series. Sounds like a tricycle. You can't ride a tricycle in the woods, James. Small is just okay. Big sled type dogs. All right. You said it right, Malamutes. When there's no snow, I have a three-wheel pedal bike, but I don't need to pedal. The dogs will do the pulling. Alrighty. Hi Shay, here in Lapu-Lapu with girlfriend of 4 years. Finally, it's hot there. Um, Welcome to the Philippines, Scott. I hope you are enjoying your stay with your girlfriend and that you're exploring the Philippines. not just Cebu City, because I think that we have a lot. Philippines has a lot to offer, nature-wise, culture-wise too. Could you put you and Mary in a cart, and they could get you up to 17 miles per hour, then slow down to 5 miles per hour? I would be interested to actually hop on those that thing. I don't know. I'll just call it a three-wheeler ride in the woods. That would be fun. Mm. What's your thoughts on LDR? I think I've already quite yeah, that was you, Philip, who asked me what my thoughts are about LDR during Christmas. I had a Christmas live stream, and I think that was you who actually asked, and I did say my piece about long distance relationship. I'm not sure. Yes, you did ask me, but I'm struggling to make it work, and now I'm thinking it's not worth it, and I should just wait. Let me ask you first: how soon can you actually get here? Because I've had a couple of interviews, and I was asked this question, and the host said, "How soon?" The host asked me, "How soon should the partner come and see her? I mean, his LDR girlfriend." And I said, "As soon as you can," because um, I would say that LDR is not for everybody, and LDR is really for people who are like really strong emotionally, because um yeah, it's not for everybody. And my takes on it, a lot of people probably wouldn't want to hear, because I'm guessing that a lot of you guys are on a an LDR setting at the moment. But I have been on an LDR setup for more than 10 years, and it didn't work for me. And the amount of emotional stress that you have to go through, because you cannot see the person and you don't know what they're doing, and that you find out things after blah blah and all that. For me, that 10 years was actually a total waste of my time. I could have actually used that for use that 10 years for something else, something really productive, um, of myself. But right now, I'm not really such a fan of LDR, Philip. I would say that if you're actually planning to come to the Philippines 6 months from now, um, probably this is the best time for you to be talking to somebody just to get to know them. But for me, I would say do not commit online yet, or do not commit to anyone you have not met yet. Because again, a person for me is a totally different person when you meet them. It's not 100%, of course, but sometimes LDR can be fake, because the other one person is faking it, and the other is like probably true to themselves. But you'll just never know. You can only know somebody once you get to actually spend time with them, you know like he's right here. You know what I mean? Like you can touch them, and you can actually speak to them in person, and you can see in their eyes if they're actually sincere of what they're talking about, and all that. I mean, when the person is physically right there, you can pick up a lot of things. You can pick up the energy, if they're real or not, and all that. You cannot pick that up online. That's my take on it. It is 15 C here. That is still freezing. Freezing cold, Steve. Hmm. Getting out in. in provinces on Monday, going all over. That's great, Scott. I hope that you are really going to enjoy the Philippines. I played music last night. Today I am going to. Ah, you're going to meet your girlfriend. I hope that's going to be a great trip, and I hope that you're going to have a great time with your girlfriend, Danny. Say hi to her. Oh my God, I cannot read French, but I'll try my hardest. I'll forget about it. I can't read. I still love you and I want to marry you. Kiss Mary and Ivana. By the way, guys, this is I don't know his name, but this is my future French husband. That was a joke. Hello, Mapul. You still have not told me your name yet. Pandemic kept us apart for 3 years. Yeah, the pandemic really had you know, kept everybody apart. It was not fun. A lot of relationships actually uh, didn't last during the pandemic. All terrain vehicles, not ATV. This thing that I was talking about is made of wood, and it's got like really it's got tiny wheels. Hello, Shay. Just got back from a 3 week vacation to the Philippines. Got to visit Dumaguete, Valencia. This time, you live in a beautiful place. Yes, Valencia is really a beautiful place. Philippines is a beautiful place, and I hope you get to visit a lot of places in the Philippines. I'm sorry, you probably told me or told us your name, but I forgot. But yes, please explore as many places as you can. Alaska Wild. I'm planning to come to the Philippines in approximately 9 months since I'm looking into moving closer to the Philippines so I can continue and traveling more frequently. All right, so this is, I think, the perfect time for you to talk to somebody. But again, for me, if it's me, I would not commit to somebody online I have never met yet. And I'm going to give you an example. I'm not going to mention any names, but I'm sure this is not a unique experience. I know that a lot of Filipinas have married online. Wait a second. Could you please give me just a few seconds? Okay, I'm sorry. Where was I? Okay, so I had to collect my thoughts. A lot of Filipinas have married people that they have never met online during the pandemic because at the time that was actually the only way for their partners to come to the Philippines to visit them. So um a lot of those, I mean, many of those relationships where, I mean, many of those marriages where they had to marry somebody before meeting them online, I mean, marry online before meeting them, actually did work, but a lot of those too did not work. And I have a personally, I know somebody whose marriage is actually on the rocks right now because, and it's actually something that she regretted, committing to this person before meeting him, and the worst is that marrying him online before actually meeting him physically. So for me, that really is a bad idea. because again, you don't know the other person is yet. I mean, they anybody can claim that they're this, that they are what they are saying, but they're actually not when you meet them. And it turned out that this person is actually, he's got some mental issues and this and this and that. And he laid his hands on her while he was here, blah, blah. So I would say that, again, to never make such commitment to anybody you never met yet. So happy. That's great. Sounds like real good advice, Shay. I'm not telling you guys to do what I say. I'm only saying this because it is my 10-year experience, and also seeing my friends and the people I know whose long distance relationship setup wasn't working or isn't working, but to each their own, right? If you think that this is the right person, or this is the one, I mean, you can do what your heart is telling you to do, but just don't forget to also include your brain when you are making decisions like this, because again, you're going to be with this person for your entire life. And although the divorce has already been what do you call this is already a law in the Philippines, but there is no date yet on when we are actually going to implement that. But again, you don't want to go through a divorce because you probably are divorced already in the US, and you're probably looking for something that is really something that you would want to keep forever. So committing somebody online and marrying somebody online, especially, is not going to, that defeats the purpose of finding somebody forever. Because again, you have not met that person yet, and you don't know what she is like or what he's like. So, yes, agree that touching your love is really important. Yeah, like touching your love like that. Yeah, so being with the person physically, being being with that person in one place, picking up the energy, picking up the vibe if you have the same vibe. So, yeah. I'm in the Philippines. I'm in the planning stages right now. Hopefully this summer I'll be in the Philippines. Looking forward to my second time in Philippines. Alrighty, I hope that is going to be an even greater experience for you here, Ian. And I hope that Philippines is going to be your home. The pandemic didn't affect me personally for relationships. I never really talked to many other people, and I have social anxiety. Are there any good marinas in Dumaguete? No, I don't think so. But what do you call this? Justin, Critter Hunter, is here. He can probably tell you about it more. But I don't think we have here. We have Shaton. That what do you call that? We were just there last week. Uh, Tambubu Bay. Tambubu Bay is where everybody is actually like living there. What do you call this? Their boats, their sailing boats, their what do you call that? Anyway, they're boats, but there's no real marinas in here in this part of the world, Steve, as far as I know. You to me, you to me, you're not a master chef, so I will call you a superior chef. What's on the menu for today? No, my food probably looks good, but it's not for everybody. I don't put a lot of stuff in it. The magic setup and the salt and everything. I do put spice in it, but it's probably not. The taste is probably not for everybody. The less you put in a food, the healthier it is. So I'm more into the healthier side. So imagine how bland the food would taste like. Marriage online is absolutely 100% crazy. That's definitely something I wouldn't consider even if I thought she was perfect. Yes, I wouldn't. Yeah, really, it it's not for everybody. I would say, yeah, it's not for me, definitely. But during the pandemic, a lot of these Filipinas have married somebody they have never met yet. And again, for the foreigners side, that was their ticket to actually come over to the Philippines, because when the Philippines finally opened to the world, we only accepted first the people who have already ties in the Philippines. So a lot of Americans at the time have opted to marry somebody online, whether it was for a genuine purpose. And I know some of those are not genuine purpose. And I think at the time it was becoming more of like, I just want to get out of the US and come to the Philippines, and I need to marry somebody so I can come over there. There were cases like that. And I've seen people that are firsthand victim of that scheme. So that was not really the most uh, the brightest. That was not the brightest idea, a decision. I mean. Hello, Shay. We've been watching several of your videos, and I have to tell you, you have Suza, beautiful soul, and so very caring lady. Thank you so much, Bob, and your wife. Thank you so much for the compliment, and I hope that wherever this channel leads us and whatever we put out, I hope you and your wife are going to still support it. And yeah, thank you. You told me you were not a master chef, so okay, I read that. What's on the menu today? Today I'm going to make a fish dish with vegetables in it. Hello, Bruce. A smart person listens to others that they have had experience, then decides what's the best for them. Yes, exactly. Sometimes love can actually blind a person, right? Because last week we had a very intellectual conversation about love, and it was really great to actually have that conversation with Eli, with Gladys and her partner Eli. And I'm actually looking forward to have more of that intellectual and deep conversation with them. They do it monthly, once a week. I mean, once a month. And I'm hopefully my schedule actually would meet theirs. And I'm really planning to join in again. Hello, Uncle Dave. Thank you so much for the why can't I highlight it? I can't highlight it. I'm sorry. Oh, here. Okay. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Dave. I appreciate that. Where am I? Tom. I think I'll go to Valencia Market this morning. I'm actually going to Valencia, Tom's, after the live stream because I need to shop for some vegetables and all that. Maybe I'll bump into you. Good night, Isaac. I hope you'll have a an enjoyable weekend. Oh yeah, Mary had a live stream there last week. It is 1 hour drive from me. Oh, Mark. Okay, thank you. It was my second trip to the Philippines. I agree with you on actually meeting and touching your LDR. You don't know how good or bad they are till you have them next to you. Exactly. I think that LDR is like, I mean, the online thing, unless, okay, there is an exemption, okay? Um, unless you already met the person, even just once, then that would be an exemption to LDR because you already met them and that you already have, an idea on what they are and what they're like when you were actually with them. But I'm talking about LDR relationship. I mean, LDR setup where you have not physically meet the other person yet. That's what I'm talking about. I agree with you on actually meeting and touching your LDR. You don't know how. Yes, until you have them next to you. Exactly. I'm not sure how you could or why you'd want to get married online without actually meeting them in person. But yes, exactly. Some people actually did opt to that. I mean, they did choose that option to get married online, and I thought that being somebody who has already divorced once, twice, or three times, the last thing you would do is actually get married online to somebody, to a stranger, basically. Yes, thank you, Dave. Have to leave, Shay. Hope nothing but happiness and love for you and your family. Looking forward to next show. Take care. Thank you so much, Dwayne, and I hope you'll have a great night and you have a good sleep. I wanted to become a vegetarian for health, but found it super difficult, expensive, and it didn't make me feel healthier. I would like to give it another try sometimes. Vegetarian, maybe not vegetarian. Philip, maybe pescatarian. That would be. I didn't actually survive being a vegetarian, but I did actually be survive like a year or two as a pescatarian. I need something else with my vegetables. So seafood would be a great option. We can eliminate chicken, pork. I don't really eat pork so much, but chicken is something I can eliminate in my diet. But yes, pescatarian diet actually did work for me. Girlfriend is 14-year-old wild son. Trying to help him, what a challenge. Nosebleed, I will keep trying to help. If you are determined to be with your Filipino girlfriend, and if you really love her that much, yes, you have to also deal with the things that is connected to her. So it could be one of those are her children, and yeah, I don't know. I don't have any advice about how to deal with a teenager. I have a teenager myself. Nagtuon ko og Bisaya, gusto kong makatuon. All right. Well, the Philippines is the right place to learn Visayan. Pescatarian is the healthiest anyway. Yes, I think so too. Inspiring optimism. How long do you think it takes to really get to know someone when you meet in person? I don't have an answer, Philip, and I don't think there is a length of time to actually determine if you already know somebody well or not. And also, it depends on the frequency of, is it frequency or is frequency the right term? Um, what I'm trying to say is that it depends on how often you actually talk to the other person. I know that there are a lot of LDRs that are always like they're talking constantly, like on a video call. Text can be, I wouldn't consider text as like um, a video call for me actually is a lot better than text. I should say it that way. Yeah, it depends on how often you actually get to uh, talk to the other person. But again, if it's an LDR that you have not met, I wouldn't say that. I would say that you can really only tell who the person is like once you already meet them physically. Because again, you can talk anything you want to talk online and claim that you are this or that. I can claim that I'm an angel, but physically, physically you would, if you meet me, you would say, she's actually not like the angel I thought she was gonna. You know what I mean? So, yeah, everybody can claim who they are, but it's for you to actually discover what they are when you're already together, physically together. When are you walking down the aisle again? Oh, the one in the sky in Manila now and loving your country. Oh, you have walked the aisle, Carrie. That's great for you. When am I walking down the aisle again? I'm not so sure. We will see. Of course, if I'm walking down the aisle, you are going to see that on a video, at least on a short. Scott, it is nice to listen to your wisdom. Thank you. God bless. Take care. See you next time. See you next week, hopefully. Scott, Shay, you are too humble. We all know that you're really an angel. Okay. Am I an angel? Let's start asking my friends. Let's start asking is Robert here? I know Robert is here. He's not making comments, but Robert, am I an angel? Joe, I have not seen Joe's comments. Am I an angel, Joe? You're an angel, of course. Your horns hide under your beauty. Yes, they're hiding somewhere there. I tried LDR with several so far and gave up. It's not reality. Meeting in person is the only way to do it. Yes, I would say that LDR is all fantasy until you meet the other person. Again, there is an exemption to this. If you already met her in person and you're on an LDR for I don't know how many months or years, then you already have an idea on what your girlfriend is like or what your boyfriend is like. So it's your choice to continue your LDR until you are physically be together again uninterrupted. I respect that, and I'm actually in that right now. But if you're in an LDR setup and you have not met the other person, please consider meeting her right away. This is actually for you not to waste time, because if you're unable to actually come to the Philippines a year from now or 2 years, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and you're already on an LDR, you could be wasting your 3 years, because again, she probably is not the person that you want to be with when you realize that when you're already here meeting her in person. You know what I mean? Like, we couldn't waste any more time. So if you want to be with somebody from this country, I would advise to like meet her as soon as possible. Sorry, a new computer in person is only okay. Yes, meeting in person is the only way to do it. Yeah, I guess we should ask those who me you in person. Yes, who met me in person. Yes. Hello, Shay from Tennessee. Hello, Joshua. Joe is actually from Tennessee. How is your day going? I just started my day, but so far it is doing great, and the day is beautiful. So I might actually go out later. The fish is supposed to be very good in the Philippines. Do you shop at the wet market? Always. I never shop seafood in the supermarket, in the grocery stores, because it is three times as the price is three times more. Plus, it's not as fresh as what they have in the wet market. What fish is usually available at the market, and what do you look what do you like? Um, to be honest, I don't know the fish names. I don't know what they are. I just basically just get those that I've always eaten. Milkfish is one of them. Milkfish, and there's this fish that I don't know what it's called that I always get, and tilapia. I love tilapia. My top 10 Filipina YouTubers by love. Shay, Is that from the top to bottom or from bottom to top? Ivana, Meljin, Chacha. Mm. Thank you so much for including me on your list, Mapul, my future French husband. That's true. Talking in person is way better than texting. Right. Do you organize hiking groups? I don't organize hiking group. The Germans actually organize. There is this German guy here. He's been here for I think more than a decade, and he organized this hike. I mean, he set up this hiking group, and that's actually what I joined yesterday. And there were like bunch of Germans there, and they're all so fit. And one was like 70 years old, and he was like the Flash. He was walking so fast. And I'm 40, and I couldn't walk as fast as him. Hello, Jerry. Anthony, I must have been very lucky. I met my LDR almost 4 years ago. I just met her in person last July and August. I think honesty and transparency is the key. That is definitely correct. Um, a lot of LDRs, their setup is like they have to video call most of the day, and a lot you wouldn't believe this, but some of the LDRs actually turn their camera on all night just to actually see the other person actually there sleeping, and they video call all night. I mean, of course, she's sleeping, and he's probably sleeping too, but the video is on. So talking about honesty and transparency, transparency is there because you can see them on a video what they're doing, or if they're actually sleeping, um, and not actually clubbing. A lot of LDRs are actually like that. So they are video calling all night and video calling like almost all day too. So in that kind of setup, of course the woman is not working, and it's okay for the other LDR partner. It's not a problem with him, but in for other men, that's not gonna work because they want their LDR partner to be working and to have a life, actually, to be able to actually get out there, do stuff on their own outside the video call stuff. So yes, but I know a lot of people who actually does a video call all night and in all day. How can I find hiking groups to join in Dumaguete? I think it's a good way to meet people and get exercise. Of course, I'm not into gyms. You Once you're here, Philip, I mean, there's actually a cafe in Valencia where the hikers hang around. So you can actually just go into this cafe and bump into the hikers and then join their hiking group. We have a lot of hiking groups here. Today, I was supposed to join another hiking group, but it's a Filipino hiking group, and they're not actually into strenuous hikes. They're more into chasing waterfalls. So it's like really probably just 30-minute hike, and then that's it. But the hikes with the Germans, it's always strenuous. But yesterday, that was like really the most difficult hike that I've joined so far. There are Chinese websites that have live filters that can make a man look like a woman while you are talking live. There is a YouTube video about it. I mean, there is a lot of filters right now, all over social media, especially on TikTok. Like, you could be like 70-year-old, but you could actually look like somebody who's 20. Um, yes. So, talking about filters, there's a lot on social media. Bye for now, Billy, and you too. Have a great night. Fishes come from water and no name. T Bone. You have a wonderful soul, Shay. I pray your day goes wonderfully and many blessings to you in the future. Thank you so much for that, T Bone. And I wish and pray the same to you, for you too. Are there certain places in the world that you would like to hike in? I would love to hike in Mount Apo. I said that in one of my live streams a long time ago. I just need somebody to actually hike with me. Mount Apo requires a 3 day hike, I think, and I'm not sure how many um, meters it is above sea level, but it is, I think, twice as what we have here because Mount Talinis, the highest peak in Negros Oriental, or the second highest peak in the whole entire Negros Island, I mean, the entire Negros Island, is only 2,000 meters above sea level. And I was able to actually hike that for 12 hours there and back. So Mount Apo is in Davao, and I think it's more than probably close to 4,000 meters, or maybe more than that. I'm not sure. I have to search it. But yes, that's on my list. That's one of those trails that I really want, or mountains that I really want to um, hike. And yes, it is in Davao. Salmon. To be honest, I don't like salmon because it's so soft. And maybe when I had salmon, it was not seasoned well. But when I had it, I actually had it 3 times and I didn't like it. It was too soft and it didn't have that taste that I like. But it is, of course, one of the healthiest fish. Thank you, Joseph, for being here. Yeah, that is in Davao where the previous president is from. Mount Apo has also been on my bucket list. It would be challenging. It's in Mindanao. Yes, it is. It is in Mindanao, but it is actually a safe trail. A lot of people, locals, and tourists hike there. And yeah, I would love to really hike there. And there is another trail that I would really love to go to. Um, oh my God, it's it's in here, but it's not coming out. It's gonna come to me later on. I like to go on walks, but I have not done hiking like you. What would be the good way to start? Um, there is a trail that I really like to go hike on, and it's a Punchak hike. It is in North Sibulan. I'm not sure how it is actually the highest peak in Sibulan, but it is really nothing. For me, it's nothing. But it is actually enough for you to get to like lose your breath and stop a couple of times to actually catch your breath. But Punchak is in Sibulan, and it's where I did actually camp with my kids last time. And yeah, I would love to actually hike there every day. It's not really very difficult trail. Alrighty, guys. Oh wow, it's already been an hour, and I was already able to finish reading all of your comments. I hope I did not skip any. If I did, that was, or that is unintentional, because the way this, this whole thing is set up, and it is technical glitch. If you are making a comment, it doesn't show. Some of those doesn't show on the screen. So if any vloggers actually skip on your comments, it's not because they want to. It can be because it did not show on here. Is the German group a YouTuber? No, none of them are YouTubers. They don't like YouTube. That's one thing I like about it, because they're not into YouTube. And they're just really a group of Germans and Austrians who just love to be fit and love to explore less traveled path. I was in an LDR, and the women I was dating, or the woman I was dating, had a hard time keeping a job. I saw it as a red flag. But I know employment is more competitive in the Philippines. There is always a job for everybody. It's just a matter of being choosy. Like a lot of people can be choosy in what profession or what job um, they want to have. Like here, for example, like I'm always busy, and sometimes, actually not sometimes, but a lot of times I don't really have the time to clean my house, and that's why I don't like having guests over, because my house could be messy because I'm in and out of the house doing, filming and all that, hiking and going to the gym and all that. But I always make sure I cook for the kids and all that. But sometimes I cannot clean my apartment, so I was like, I felt like, I want to hire somebody to clean once, even just once a week. But it is so hard to actually find somebody to clean. Like a lot of Filipinos in my neighborhood have no jobs, but I could not actually pick somebody, or actually nobody is willing to clean even just once a month, or I mean even just once a week. So there is job in the Philippines, Philip. It's just that some people can actually be choosy in what job they would want to do. 3 days hiking, you sleep in a bush. Yes, exactly. That's why we have to bring everything, tents, everything, food especially. Great live today, Shay. Thanks for your time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Ed. Is another patron and a YouTube member. Stan, Mount Apu Natural has an elevation. Oh, it's only 2,900. Oh, 3,000 meters. Okay. Much higher than I thought. I'm sure it's very cool at the top. Yes. I went to Mount Elinis a couple of times, but every time I go there, it was always like rainy and all that. So I was not actually able to really see in person how beautiful that was. The view at the top, especially that view of the lake, I was not able to see that because it was so foggy and it was dark and all that. So I hope that next time I'm able to actually hike up there, it's a sunny day and a beautiful day. But yes, I would really love to hike in Mount Apo. Thank you, Philip. Thank you for taking the time to answer so many questions. Thank you. I have just been listening to you. I enjoy your voice and your intelligence. You are amazing. And I hope 2024 brings many of your dreams. Thank you so much, Derek. And I would like to also give the credit to Professor Ron. That's actually what I would want to talk about today. Talking about the dynamic, I mean, talking about the, how this YouTube actually operates. I mean, how the channel operates and how we collaborate and all that stuff. But I'm going to reserve that topic for next week. So hopefully you will be here next week so we could talk about it. Because I have not really talked about it before. So a lot of you are curious how we actually do the things we do. Do you worry about snakes when camping? Yesterday, I was worried because none of us actually know the trails. We were just lucky to actually hire one of the locals to actually guide us in that mountain, because these Germans, they love to explore, and even if they actually don't know the trail, they love to just be out there and get lost in the wild. And yesterday, I was actually very close to going back on my own with Jenny, going back, yeah. Uh, because I was not willing to actually go there because nobody knew the trail. Nobody knew about the mountains, and in that part of the mountains, they could be like whatever there. Not only snakes, animals, or whatever, but people too. Like, there could be bad people. So I was not. I was like, huh. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go hike myself for 3 hours to go where the bike was. And Jenny was actually agreeing with me, but we were able to find a local to actually come with us, so we did anyway. But I wouldn't go there without, I mean, go anywhere without anybody who knows the trail. They do make very lightweight hiking pants for hiking to protect your legs. Yes, I was actually already looking on that before I jump into this live stream. I was looking at light pants, light bags, because yesterday, my Chris was actually he said it right. My backpack was really huge, and it looked like a backpack walking on its own. So I was like, I realized, I'm gonna get a lot of, I mean, quite a few stuff for my hiking adventure, like a light bag, a light pants, and light jacket to actually, cover and protect yourself from the sun if it's sunny and all that. So yes, we appreciate you, Shay. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for staying all the way through this live stream, Craig. Thank you. John, what's up? What's up, John? I really enjoyed your Phuket and Singapore videos and photos. Thank you so much, Stan. I am working on uh, um, I'm working on the Thailand video. I'm not sure when I'm going to put that out because tomorrow I'm putting out an interview video, but after that I'm planning to actually do a Thailand video, but it's not like a travel video. But we will see. We will see when I'm going to put that out. Why only 1 hour chat, Shay? That is sudden painful. I cannot be like here doing a 2 3 hour live chat alone because it could be boring. You're leaving us with a teaser, Shay. Yes. Hello, cat in the cradle. How are you today? How was your week? Hello, Oran. You came on late. Are there any big cats in the wild? No. Like bobcats? No, we don't have that. Or is that something that is very rare? I don't know of any, and I don't think we have them here. I've been hiking a lot, but I have not seen any snakes, so thank God. I have not seen any leeches. I have not seen anything that scares me off. Not yet. So I'm chilling, watching my favorite show. What's your favorite show? Is it Life with Shay live stream? Is that it? So anyway, you could recite the alphabet for 3 hours and make it interesting. Aw, that's a compliment. Thank you so much, John. Alrighty, thank you everyone for being here. And we had 60 people actually today. I didn't expect that. And again, um, thank you, Dave, for being generous and donating on this on this channel. Thank you so much. So I'll see you guys next week. Do you have a cobra? Do you have cobras on your island? Oh my god, I don't really know if we have cobras in the Philippines. Do we? But Jenny was talking about it yesterday that we have it here, but I have not heard of any and I haven't seen any. But I don't want to see any. Please. I hate snakes. How many snakes? My future French husband. I don't know how many species of snakes we have here. Alrighty, thank you so much, guys, for being here, and I will see you next week. And I hope you guys will have a beautiful weekend and a wonderful week ahead of you. And catch up with you next week. I think I'm just gonna do a surprise live stream one of these days, in a few days. Bye.